We're gonna get into the Mailbin tonight. These seem to be my viewers and subscribers' favorite videos, and they're also fun to do. Collectors love to get new mail in, so let's go through this stuff and see what we got. Hopefully some player lots, some vintage, maybe a little newer stuff, but probably not. And then starting off with some vintage for my 1960 Topps Hall of Fame set, and a beautiful Harmon Killebrew PSA 7. So it's a great looking card. This was relatively not cheap, but not crazy expensive. I think it was, I can't remember, anywhere from 50 to 60. But it was one that I needed for the set, and I'm glad to have it. So PSA 7 Harmon Killebrew for the 60 set. I'll do a showcase video here in a few months when I get further into building it. I don't really have too many now. I think I have like 6 or 7, but there's a lot to get. And I'm going for PSA 7. 7 is a good grade. Maybe some 6s and some 8s sprinkled in. So we'll see how that one works out. 9s just get too expensive. And I think 7s look pretty damn good for a card that's, what, 57 years old. These are always fun to pick up. We got styrofoam. If I can just get it out of here. Just like Dumb and Dumber, trying to get this open. Alright, we're in. It's a card that I actually purchase a lot. I always have like a dream or hopes of finding a gem, you know, paying like $3 to $7 for one raw and sending it in, getting a 10. This one looks really good, guys, but you know, when I get these underneath the light, you know, your flaws just pop out. But this one, naked eye, it looks like at least a 9. So I mean, I don't know. So we'll take a look at that. I'm not gonna sit here for 5 minutes and talk about that card's condition. I think my viewers would fall asleep on me. What else we got here? Here's a bigger package. We got LeBron, a couple of LeBrons. He's a player that I just think his stuff's going to continue to rise in the future. Even though he's 3-5 in the finals, he's setting all kinds of records. I think he'll get 1 or 2 more rings. And that's being optimistic, I know, because Golden State's got the powerhouse. But I'm being an optimist because I'm a huge LeBron fan. So hopefully he can get some more rings. If not, he's still, you know, one of the greatest players of all time. I don't really like comparing him to Jordan like most people do. Different types of players, different eras. But it seems like whatever team he's on goes to the finals every single year. So to me, he's the best player in the NBA still. So here's his Bowman Chrome PSA 9. These have jumped through the roof since last year's finals. I think they've just about doubled in price, and a lot of his stuff's tripled. So I think now in the off season would be a good time to pick up some bronze stuff if you're into basketball cards. I collect a few basketball players. I don't watch a ton of pro basketball, but I've always been enthralled and intrigued by the way that James plays. Just basically how strong he is getting to the basket. I don't see players that ever do that, have ever done it like him. So very intriguing player. He's kind of like I'm not comparing him to Vic, but they've got like the athletic ability that not many people have. I know LeBron's a lot more accomplished player, but just a little comparison there. Oh, this is filthy. Oh, how much was this bad boy? I don't think it wasn't too crazy. I want to say I really can't remember, 75 to 100, but it's a Fitzgerald Finest Gold to 50. That's 2004, as we all know, his rookie year. I'm thinking this is I think he's came out and said this is his last year. So enjoy Fitzgerald's last year. One of the greatest receivers I've ever seen. And it's been cool to track him all these years. In 2004, 2003 is when I got back into the hobby heavy. That was my first year of college, and I just really got into card collecting, and I started buying like the high-end stuff. But I have fond memories of bidding on Fitzgerald cards in 2004 when he was a rookie. Steven Jackson, Roy Williams, Kevin Jones, Eli Roth Rivers. That was a cool draft class. Sean Taylor, Kellen Winslow, Brandon Gallery. Just throwing out names now. Vince Wilfork was in that one. But great class. Love the sets from that year, and it's just been fun collecting Fitzgerald all these years, and to see a player live up to and exceed the hype and expectations is awesome. So I'm happy for him in his career. He's a first ballot. Here's a Moss 98. He's also done things the right way. You don't hear about him in the news, doing stupid stuff. And I know he lost his mom to cancer, so that's a very sad story, but he's persevered, so he's just, I guess he's one of my favorite all-time players. So Fitzgerald and Moss, they're probably my two favorite wideouts of all time. Here we go. This is a plain white. No. Okay, so these were from the same guy, and I think they were $5.99 shipped for each, which isn't, I think it's a fair price. Sorry, he's got the number covering their faces, but I think you guys have seen these before. I don't know if this is Series 2 or it's just like lower in the set. I can't remember how they did that. I think it's Series 2, but in the second series they had the players in the Pro, and first series was in the college. I think they should do something like that, with I don't know, Prestige or one of these sets that Panini, they pop out so many. You think they could do something cool like that? I actually thought about breaking some Prestige 17. Do you guys want to see me break some wax again? I already know the answer to that. It's just so expensive. I mean, I know people know what they're getting themselves into when they do break wax. It's just, I don't know if I want to get into that world again, because it's addicting and it got out of control, and I'm glad I honed it in there. But this card's filthy. So I've really seen this card pop up a couple times, and this is a 36 of 50 GAI Mint 9. They were a fairly credible company. I think they're out of business now, but I'm all about the card and not the case, and this one looked really good. I know I've busted out a GAI Mint 9 Breeze and Tomlinson and sent them to PSA and got 10s on the Playoff Contenders 01, so I'm pretty optimistic I can probably pull a 9 on this, but you guys will see the video when it comes back, so I'm going to snap this puppy out, and we'll hope for the best, cross the fingers. I believe that card is part of the Moss registry, the master set, and I think I'm #1 on the master and the rookie, so it's one of my few #1s out of all my PSA sets. It's tough to get top spots. There's a lot of collectors out there, and I don't know if everybody's being honest. I feel like it's kind of like the right thing to do. Don't put cards in your registry you don't have, but I'm sure it goes around a little bit, and that's fine. Here's a Belcher. I've been picking some of his stuff up. 500 home runs, 3,000 hits. Often overlooked, plays good defense too. I remember him coming into the league. I actually remember when this set came out in '97, and he was a very highly hyped prospect, and he came up in late '98. It was either '98 or '97. I thought he came up as a teen, but yeah, he's had a great career. Oh, this is filthy. This one was right at $100, so not cheap at all, but it's a Sano Chrome 2010. I consider this his rookie. It's 2010. It's kind of like his first year of Bowman cards. I believe his MLB rookie is 2015, but to me this is kind of like, his first card that I consider collectible at least. So chrome gold to 50. Those often have surface scratches, so I'm thinking that I'll have a hard time even getting an 8 on that one. Here's a nice 10. Can't remember the pop on this one. I wish I could put those pops back up, but this is the Fleer 1989 PSA 10. I think the pop's around 10 to 15% on this one. Beautiful card though. The photography is so simple but yet so iconic and classic at the same time. So 89 Fleer Griffey. Oh, here we go. Mandatory. I was getting kind of worried there. Just a base top's probably like $1 or $2, but there's always a chance that you pull a gem one out. This one's a little off center, but it looks very clean. So 01 Topps Vic. Shipping's been pretty good with this Mailbin so far. Oh, this is sick. Trout 2011 Topps update. This is the Major League Baseball rookie. For his first card was 2009. That's the chrome auto. It's kind of sucks that they didn't make a Bowman chrome base. They just have the auto. And something else I want to talk about. Holy shit, Aaron Judge cards. Obviously I know he's taken baseball by storm, but I'm seeing like I saw his Bowman Chrome 2013 refractor, not numbered, not autoed, PSA 10, go for $750. I'm not kidding. I don't know if it was ever paid for, but I have a couple of those that look pretty damn good. I need to get those off to PSA because he's a player that I think he'll be a good player, obviously, for a long time, but I think if you sell them now, you can get some back later, and I don't know if his cards are going to be able to sustain these levels. He's like at Trout levels almost, so I think it's pretty hard to ask, but I definitely could be wrong on that. I don't know. I can't see the future, or I wouldn't have sold my I had a Judge Bowman Chrome 2013, his rookie blue refractor auto PSA 10 that I pulled in the pack and got graded. And I think I got $350 for it. I don't even want to know what it's worth now. It's probably worth thousands, but it's like I can't see the future, and nobody else can. Or people would have been buying up his base chromes for $20, $30. So it's just the way it is, man. Sometimes players hit it big, like Bellinger for the Dodgers. I remember when that set came out in fall of 2015, and I was checking out his stats in the minors because I like the prospect a little bit, and I was like, damn, this guy's got 35 home runs in A or AA, and his chrome auto was going for about $20, $30, and I was like, oh, that's a little high. And now they're like $500. So that, to me, even though it's hard to cash in on all those, that's what makes the hobby fun to me. I don't know. It's like the stock market or commodity prices jumping up and down wildly, and that's exactly. It's so similar. It's crazy. So very intriguing stuff. The hobby's always staying fresh. I don't even know if I talked about the last two cards. I got off on a tangent, but Piazza Bowman PSA 9 and Manny 92 Topps 10. I don't know if I had this for the registry, but 93 Topps Gold Griffey. Then 93. That's nice. We'll do a few more here. I don't like to usually let my videos go past 15 minutes. Don't want to have people falling asleep, but it seems like people like these Mailbins, and I've been doing them for years. I actually have been making videos about cards on YouTube for 7 years, over 7 years now. So to end this video, I'm actually going to do a raffle giveaway. I don't even know what to call it. It's just somebody's gonna win something for free. That's what I'll call it. So here's some more Vicks. Gotta have the Vicks. Donruss Classics. Never seen a PSA 10 in this. It's always white chipped. Beauty Legends with the badass upper deck photography, and this is Prism Atomic to 506. Kind of weird serial numbering, but still cool. And then also I want to work on a new intro for my channel. I don't know if people like the one I have now, but and also I want to make an Instagram account. I can't talk because I was told, I don't know, collectors like that too, so I'm all about trying some new things. I'm obsessed with my scanner right now. Can't believe how fast it is. It's nuts. Here's a couple Tomlinsons. These usually go for 50 to 60, but I think it's a cool card. LT rookie. This is UD graded. This one's raw to 500, and I think I paid about maybe 10 more bucks for this one. It's a Beckett 9. This will probably be snapped. To me, this is a fact that Beckett graded a lot harder in the early days, and this is just my theory and my opinion, but I think they softened up their standards so they could get more business, and then they brought out the black labels and the 10s and stuff, which to me is just a gimmick. I'm not going to pay a lot for a pristine 10 that's in a black label case, you know. I think that's just them trying to have a higher valued card than PSA, when we all know a Beckett 9.5 and a PSA 10. It's no comparison. I don't want to get into that because you guys know how biased I am. Kind of funny I say I don't want to get into it, and I already did. Frank Thomas's. These are all tops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 topses. I think I paid maybe $1 per card. Probably less. Probably like $6 shipped. This is such a funny card. He's just nonchalant tagging him. He's a beast, man. 6'5", 245 in college. Okay. And Victor Robles or Robles. I'll probably get hammered on the way I pronounce that. I've had some trouble in the past with a couple. Glavine? Isn't that what I said in one of the videos? Glavine? What was the other one? Oh, Finite. There, I said it right. Glavine, Glavin. I think that's how I said it. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Topps trade in 1989. I'm in a weird mood tonight. Griffey 10, $25 card. That's it. I'm gonna grab something out of my office. This is what's being given away to you've got to be a subscriber to be eligible though. Not the best product, but it's still cool. And I always had a fun time breaking it. The acetate finish is really fun and nice looking. So this is what is going to be shipped out tomorrow if I get the person's address. And here's how you win. First person to type this into the comment section. And the question is, as everybody knows, my favorite baseball team is the Royals. Who is my least favorite team? Who do I hate? This is basically a team that I cheer to lose. I cheer for them to lose every single game they play. So type in my least favorite baseball team, and first person, I will say you won when it gets named. You can't guess every team. You can guess one team per name. So that's it, guys. Later.